ILM started their Jedi Academy program, right, to bring in junior talent and get students and recent graduates into the company. And my school, the Film Academy, put my name forward. So I and a couple of friends who were in London at the time, who were willing to go, joined ILM for like in a recruiting event. And I was over the moon, obviously. I wanted to do Star Wars, so hell yeah, I attended. And I had an interview again. The recruiter know me by then, right? I was in contact a couple times before, and he said, "Hey, Carl, it's you again. How are you doing?"
Does it mean you applied before, or how did you build up this kind of connection?
So I applied even before going to Film Academy, right? When I was during the internship, I applied the first time and got the expected answer, a very polite email saying,
"Thank you very much, but please next time," kind of.
Yeah, not now, but work on your skills and we can talk in the future. And then during all the FMXs we've been to, ILM basically has a recruiting booth every time. So I talked to them at the conferences. And since London is the closest office, they most of the time send people from the London office. So I know that recruiter in particular. And in London, you've been there as well, you know, the pub culture, right? People hang out after work and for a beer. So it was unavoidable that you bump into ILM people from time to time. And I wanted to be there. So obviously I bought a beer here and there and tried to talk my way into the company.
Okay, guys, this is how you do it. You if you cannot find a job, go to London, live there for a month, go to every pub you can find, search for, especially there's like a pub, as we both know, there's a pub for basically for each company. There's this ILM pub, there's a Framestore pub, there's an NPC pub where you can find most of the people there. Mostly the closest to the company itself. I know like Brewdog was for the commercial of Framestore was a big thing. But yeah, just do that. I think you probably get 10 steps ahead compared to online application.
At least you get to know people, right? You learn the names.
I mean, of course, when COVID is over, I feel this is like the thing that is currently makes it impossible a little bit.
Yeah, the Jedi Academy program. So they were super honest, and I have high regards for that. They basically said, well, the Jedi Academy is for bringing in like super young and people early in their career, young talent and people early in their career. So what we could offer you is a roto prep position. But we know you're a DNEC currently as a mid-level compositor, so that would be a step back for you. And honestly, they advised me to not go for it. And that's something special, right? Most companies try to get the best talent as soon as they can for as low of a salary as possible. So they could have definitely talked me into joining them, but they said, well,
just throw like Star Wars, like every second sentence is like, just you mean Star Wars is a good thing that you can work on Star Wars.
Maybe, yeah.
Star Wars. Don't you want to be a Jedi?
I said, well, okay. And I stayed at DNEC for the time being and worked on Dunkirk, right? The Christopher Nolan movie. That was another tick on my bucket list. And Annihilation, which it's not my favorite. It's had definitely is a stylish movie. It has some cool aspects to it, but I've found it not to be my kind of tea, my cup of tea. A couple months later, I applied again because I saw a compositing job opening, I think on LinkedIn or something from ILM. So I applied again to the London office and didn't hear back for like a week or 2 weeks. And then all of a sudden I got a reply from the Vancouver studio, ILM, which was a bit odd, but hey, I wanted to do Star Wars and I knew that Vancouver was a great city and was paying overtime. It was just not the case in London. So I made the jump. We went through the whole recruiting process. Everything looked awesome. And I moved from London to Vancouver. And couple days after I arrived here, I had my first day at Industrial Ladder Magic.
You are listening to the 21 Artist Show, a podcast that inspires creatives to make meaningful content to pursue their passions. I'm talking with creators, artists, and engineers about their careers, lessons they have learned, and how to make an impact. I'm your host, Alexander Richter. I'm a technical director and coach in visual effects, animation, and games. For more content, go to 21artistshow.com. Enjoy the show.